Welcome back, peeps. My name is Shantini.
My name is Sarbani.
And this is Under 20, our guide to the universe. So this episode is actually Woke Wednesdays by popular demand. It has been changed from Woke Segment Wednesdays to Woke Wednesdays. So here we go. So, yes, today we're going to be talking about what exactly is a local
on this island.
On St. Martin. And this topic actually came up. We were having a discussion because I'm in a dance company and we're making a production about it's a long story short. It's about slavery and how. Okay, I don't want to go too in depth because I want to make an episode, with this. But we were having a discussion about Emilio Wilson and who is exactly Emilio Wilson, to be honest. I don't want to butcher, his history. But Emilio Wilson, I guess you could say he was an important figure on the island. And there's an interview on YouTube about him speaking about when he dies, who he wants to give his property to. I think the property, which is Emilio Wilson Park, was passed down to him, and it was originally a slave plantation, and it's a big piece of land. So he was saying that how he rather sell it off to Holland instead of give it to the locals on here in St. Martin, because people on St. Martin won't take care of it, they won't do any good with it. He has no faith in his own country. But we're not bashing him anyways. That's not the point of this episode. But he did say that how it came to the point where we're discussing what exactly is a local. And when we look at a local here in St. Martin, a lot of people have the idea of well, Savani, you I want to hear your point. I go ahead. Okay, I just want to see your point and then I'll add.
Well, basically, when people think of locals or when we mention locals, it is oftentimes said that a local is a person, a black person in specific on this island. So even though I could be born and raised here, or any non-black person is born and raised here, you wouldn't find us being considered as a local. And oftentimes I'm often asked, where are you from? And if I say I am from St. Martin, this island, they would be like, no, you're not from here. You're from India. And I'm just like, no, I was born here. I was raised here. So why can I not be considered as part of this island?
Yeah, and I agree with her as well. We had a discussion prior to this
podcast.
Prior to this episode. And I agreed to her to some extent. She did say some things. I was like, hold on, and I was like, okay, podcast. So basically, I was thinking, because I was not born on the island. I was born somewhere else. And I was raised here though, but people would still look, how do you say, like, who exactly is more local
than the other?
Because she's born here and she's raised here, but because of her background, people do not consider her to be a local. But I am black.
Well, she's mixed.
Okay,
mixed with black.
Let me say, I look black, and I am mixed with black, with my dominant, gene being black. So people immediately would think, okay, yeah, she's a local, she's from here. But I was telling Sarbani, I was discussing with Sarbani, saying that I don't think because for me, I feel like we would know who's from the island and who's not. And that's also based off of how we speak. Because to me and my family, the way I speak, I don't speak necessarily like them, I have more of a, I speak proper. So they say, oh, she's not from here. And I kind of like how you say, like, the outcast of my family. I know it's not like, not necessarily like they're not like, what's the word? They're not like disowning me. It's not like that. I'm just like different, if that makes sense, just because of the way I speak, and also because of my other culture, I guess you could say. But it's primarily because the way I speak, they don't really consider me to be local as I should have been, if that makes sense. But a lot of you want to say something?
No, I was saying that, like, although you're right, like, maybe it may be distinguished by the way you speak, I also feel like there's some people who may distinguish by that, but I know there's some people who do not distinguish by that. And it's just primarily based on your race or your color. That's like I've seen it before happening, I suppose. So it's like, even though if you speak the way you are from here, people will be like, you're not from here, or they would be like, you're not from here, so why are you speaking like that, for example, although they kind of like disregard the fact that you've been raised here.
I don't know. I still I think it's just me as well too, because I've had multiple, like, my mom friends. They would see me in this supermarket with my mom, and they go, "Oh, your daughter's on the island," and my mom was like, "What?" Like, this is the time, and I wasn't even in fifth form. You could say I was like, good third form.
Wow.
And people like, "Your daughter's on the island," and my mom would go like, "What?" And she was like, "She don't live in the States," or she don't live in the States. My mom will watch her like, "No. She's been living here for how many years? 15 years?" And they're like, "But why is she talking like that though?" And I mean, I don't even know what to say, but I guess it's just a me thing as well.
I feel like it's kind of subjective, like this topic, based on everyone else's experiences, because my experience is different from your experience. So you could think, I guess, that is because of the way you speak, for example, but I would see it in a different light. But
if you think of it in general, what exactly is a local?
Like, what makes you a
local? Because if you really look back into history, you look all the way back. Like, you just
take a look.
You see the room that you're in? Just walk through the wall. Let's go all the way back, because if you really look at it, I don't want to get people mad, but if you really look at it, are we really from here?
Because I feel like oftentimes we say that our island is so diverse. It's such a cultural melting pot, whatever. Exactly, but then we don't consider it. It's like, it's only to say, and then when it comes down to, are you from here really? It's like, no, you're not. But you want to still claim and say, yes, we're a cultural island.
And then obviously what you were saying, if you look at a black person, you're like, oh, they're from here, right? And I mean, they are from here, but okay, I would say like I was born here and raised here, so I'm from here. But if, for example, you see a black person, as I told you before, who came probably from another part of the Caribbean or from somewhere else in general onto this island, but was not born here and maybe raised here for like a few years lesser than me, but you would still see them, for example, as, oh, you're from here. That's what. But I was saying, like, we all, if you look at it, we're all foreigners, right?
Yeah.
Because the black people themselves who are here, we come from Africa? ? I mean, I don't consider myself to be African, because
our island was built off of slavery, just like the United States of America, just like the whole Caribbean. If
you look at your last name, you really think that's African last name? ? What?
Last name.
Let me not go into that. Like, my family, I'm not gonna say it on it, because who trying to call up my family like that, but even like my family up to this date still has their slave master's last name. It's a slave name. So, but to really think about it, are we like, what exactly is a local? Are you I know for sure that I'm gonna call myself a local up to this day, but I don't think you should be. If you're gonna call yourself a local, I don't think you should be telling other people if they're a local or not, if that makes sense. And
I feel like at this point, it's what you consider yourself to be, because at the end of the day, nobody could take your identity away from you or anything like that, because I oftentimes see that, okay, I'm from here, but people do not want to accept me from here, for example. But then when I go back to where I'm actually from, where my family is actually from, quotation mark, it's like they don't want to accept me there either. They're like, oh, but you're not really from here, so where do I actually belong?
Yeah.
So like at this
question
point, exactly. So at this point, it's just like, place yourself somewhere. You don't really need to.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, excuse me. So that was our episode. Oh,
sorry.
You're not done?
No, sorry. I was gonna say that yes, this is the end of our episode, but I would just like to say, let us know, what do you think a local is? Yeah. And
comment down below. Are you local, and do you consider yourself a local in your own country? Yeah. Or if you have any other questions, you can go ahead and DM us
Or, you
on
know,
Instagram.
suggestions for future podcasts.
Yeah. And comment them down below if you also would like to do that.
Just your opinion entirely, you know.
Make sure to also follow us on our platforms such as
UnderTwenty on Instagram.
YouTube, obviously here, SoundCloud, which is also UnderTwenty.
And
wait, hold on. You can cut it out. I know. Girl, stop.
No.
Stop.
And
We have some exciting news for you guys. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up some
drum roll.
Yeah, why not?
Let me get it. Okay.
All right, got it. We have Spotify. It's ridiculous. So make sure to go follow us on Spotify. We'll put the link down below in the description, obviously.
And we have been waiting for this opportunity. So for all these Spotify listeners, you can listen to us on the go.
Yeah.
Or if you want, you know, on your Wi-Fi, I guess, depending on what you have. But like, it's okay.
And we're also planning to get Apple iTunes. Go up. So stay tuned. That should be out pretty soon, actually, because I'll work on it over the weekend, I guess.
Get it, guys. So I hope you guys, or we hope you guys like this podcast episode.
Yeah. I'm Shantini.
And I'm Sirbani.
And this is UnderTwenty, our guide to the universe.